the Assistant Dean for Student Life and Director of Campus Recreation here at Charleston Southern. This is a campus recreation session, so I'm going to stick to that for this. But if you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them if I can, or point you in the right direction. This is my 8th school year I'm finishing up here in this position at CSU. I love it here. Got married, moved to Charleston from North Carolina. We've been down here 8 years or 9 years, and it's just been a blessing to be here at CSU. I work with great people. We have great students, and we're excited to get a new class in the fall. So I guess I'll go ahead and talk about some campus rec. Brittany, you ready for that?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. So here in the Brewer Center, if you've been on a campus tour, is where campus recreation is housed. We're in the back of the campus next to the swimming pool. Campus recreation, we oversee the rec center, which is the Brewer Center, the swimming pool, intramural sports, group fitness, club sports, any outdoor adventure we might do, and also Buck Park, which is currently there. Hopefully by the time y'all get here in August, we'll be doing some changes out there, but I'll save that for later maybe.
I haven't even heard about that.
Yeah, the intramural field in the strategic plan that you saw, that's where it's slated to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how the coronavirus or any businesses shut down or whatnot may affect that or the timing of it, but so I won't go into all that and speculate, but that is something we're hoping to do. When they do build the field, they will just be relocating Buck Park to kind of like right outside of the field, so we won't lose anything, which is nice. Buck Park, for those of you that don't know, we do have two outdoor basketball courts, a sand volleyball court, and a swing set out there, and it's located behind the swimming pool. So talk about the rec center a little bit, the Brewer Center. The Brewer Center is kind of our hub for everything. All our offices are in here, that kind of thing. You come in, you have to make a membership. The membership's free, it's included. We just do that to verify that you're a student here or faculty.
We probably can.
Welcome, Clay. Sign your waiver so that we have that on file. That covers all intramural sports, group fitness classes, extramural sports, anything like that. So it's kind of like a one-time deal instead of having to track, every time you come to a fitness class, have you signed a waiver before or anything like that. We just knock it out once and be done with it. Let's see. If you come in, you'll swipe your ID at the front desk to verify your membership. Good to go. A little bit about our facilities. We've got a basketball gym in here, and I'll take y'all around and show you the whole building here in a minute. But we've got a basketball gym. We've got 2 locker rooms, ladies, males and females, for commuter students, or if you just want to shower over here or whatnot. We do have showers in there. We have lockers in there. You can check locks out for free at the front desk. Only requirement on that is that you turn them in by close of business that day. Otherwise, we will take it off and put your stuff in the lost and found just to keep everything safe. We don't know what you're storing in there, and we don't want it to smell, like a dirty locker room. So we've also got a lounge. Our lounge has 4 pool tables, some couches, a TV in there, vending machines, a ping pong table, as well as a little coffee bar area that we've tried to set up that really make it inclusive for people to want to come study during the day, especially when it's a little more quiet in there. In the evening, there's generally a lot of people in there socializing and hanging out, so I don't know that it's the best place to study at night, but definitely during the day, it's a little more laid back. We have a conference room in here where various groups will hold meetings, so if you were to get involved with a club and you needed a meeting space, which are sometimes hard to come by on campus depending on when, you could reach out to us and possibly utilize that space. But we use it a lot for our staff trainings, especially in smaller groups and things like that. We teach first aid and CPR out of our facility. I'm certified to teach first aid and CPR through the American Red Cross. We are currently offering that to our student staff in campus recreation as well as residence life. But in the fall, I do believe we will be opening that up to the entire student body at a discounted rate of what you would pay if you went to the Red Cross, which I want to say is about $110. So we will be offering it significantly less than that. So good resource if you're trying to get a job that may require that, working with youth or something like that, babysitting. I saw one of you is an early childhood education major, so it's always a good card to show to the parents, gets you some plus points there. So be on the lookout for that. Our weight room has various equipment we have cardio equipment, we've got some selectorized machines, some free weights, dumbbells, all that kind of stuff. We also have our group fitness studio in here. We hold all our group fitness classes in there. There's a couple academic classes that utilize it with kinesiology and phys ed, and then there's also 3 dance groups on campus that utilize it for practice time. If you aren't familiar with all the dance groups on campus and you're a dancer, we have the CSU dance team, which is affiliated with athletics. We have the One Accord Gospel Choir Praise dance team. They're affiliated with the Gospel Choir. And then we have the Elevate dance team, which is affiliated with Campus Ministries and John Davis. So other than that, intramural sports, we run a variety of intramural sports throughout both semesters, generally about 4 or 5 sports per semester. As far as sports that will have seasons, and then we will run a number of sports that will have a tournament format with it, whether it's 1 day or 2 days or something like that. Spike ball, billiards, things like that. Like we did the first week of school in August last year, we did a spike buoy tournament, which is spike ball in the water. So that was pretty cool. We had a big pool party out there and hosted that. Had some hot dogs and things like that, and it turned out really well. So I'll walk you guys around the Brewer Center real quick, and I will come back and take some questions, and we'll kind of go from there. This is our conference room. Just if you want to see that real quick, we do have our TD up there where we utilize that for our staff training. Intramural sports bulletin board here. You can always find the schedules are posted here. They're also on the IM Leagues app, which is something that probably 98% of colleges and universities use. And so you can sign up on there. You could also find your schedule and all that kind of stuff right there on your phone. But we do post it there for people in here. This is our basketball gym. Can check out basketballs, volleyballs, things like that. A lot of pickup basketball going on in there. We host open gym volleyball on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. And so that's after Elevate, everybody comes in here, and we'll probably have about 30 people or so a night playing volleyball until about 11:30, and then we get ready to close down at midnight. This is our facility as you walk in. Locker rooms are over here to the left. Bulletin board with some group fitness information. We have our Reach TV here, which is always got pertinent campus rec information. You can see the schedule runs down the side. Our social media stuff is in the bottom right, and then just different stuff, advertising what's going on the slides. If you don't follow us on social media, you should do that. It's a good place to get a lot of campus rec info. We're even posting workouts right now. It's Instagram is CSU_campus rec. And so even though you're not students here, a resource you can take advantage of before you get here in the fall. We've got workouts being posted daily. There's group fitness classes you can log into currently that are being taught live on Instagram. This is our lounge. See the pool tables.
When did the wall art go up? That looks nice.
July or August of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, we repainted this room and put these graphics up. So it's been a nice addition. Let's see. We'll go down the hall here. Got our group fitness studio in here.
I came in and turned all the lights on, and one of the maintenance workers came in and didn't know I was here. And they turned them all off. They thought that somebody just left the lights on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I've been trying to turn them back on. But this is our group fitness studio. You can see we've got various equipment that we use for our, some of our group fitness classes in here. We've got our spin bikes over here. So this is a good space for us to utilize for our classes. We've got, I'll show out the door real quick. You can see the swimming pool from afar. Buck Park is way back there. And then show you our weight room real quick. And you see another room. I got the lights cut out on me. So all of the equipment in here, I said I've been here 8 years. I think we've bought all this equipment in the time I've been here except for 2 pieces. So we've been very fortunate with that. Dr. Hunter and Dr. Costin have been very good. Our weights have our logos on it and things like that, really kind of trying to brand the university. And our cardio is back here. We have treadmills, ellipticals, Stairmaster, AMTs, things like that. So if you need it, there's a good chance we have it in here. Other than that, I'm going to go back to the office here. And,
Drew, how can you talk about the different types of classes that y'all offer?
Yeah, so we offer a variety of group fitness classes. A lot of it's based on, who we can find to instruct and that kind of thing. We say our schedule may change month to month, but generally it's pretty consistent for the semester. And we post it ahead of time and that kind of thing. But right now we offer, we have Casey Baldock, who works in Residence Life. She's a certified personal trainer and a group fitness instructor. So she does a lot of stuff with us. She teaches a circuit class as well as a cycling class. So basically spin. So we've been having her teach those 2. Renee Gasser, she's the coordinator for group fitness at Pivotal Fitness in Somerville. She comes on and teaches our kickboxing class once a week for us. She's excellent. And then Jill Wizenet is our PIO instructor, which is a beach body workout, if you're familiar with that, but it's not exactly the same, taking the class live versus doing the video. I think they're pretty different. So we have a lunchtime ab class once a week with Nick Cimarelli. So it's generally about 40 minutes or so. We've had Zumba in the past, and we may add that back. Our instructor had to move to Oklahoma, unfortunately. She was really good. So we miss her. Yeah, Casey. Casey was great.
Yeah.
So, and, we're always looking to what kind of programming we can add. I think we've found a lot of things out with the COVID-19 crisis right now. You're seeing a lot of virtual fitness going on, and I can definitely see that being a wave of the future in some aspect. And also eSports are a big thing in Campus Rec right now. So we've got Rocket League, Mario Kart, things like that, Madden, FIFA, The Show, Smash Bros, all this stuff that you're probably playing at your house. You can sign up through our app, play it at your house right now, and we're good to go. So we actually
none of that.
Yeah.
My husband, Patty says you're speaking Evan's language.
Yeah.
League of Legends ? I don't know what that is.
Currently have League of Legends, but it is something we are looking at, and we're also looking to maybe expand our eSports program from intramurals to a club team, possibly, maybe a varsity team down the line. So just something the university is looking into, and we're looking into it hard as we see that, growing and accelerating now with the COVID crisis. So, yeah, we would love him to help. If he's interested, have him come see me when he gets to campus, and he can help us out. I have one student right now that helps me out with eSports a lot. He does a lot of our research and coordinating and things like that, and he'll be a senior next year. So, we'll be one more year of him, and we'll be looking for somebody else to help us with that role. So I'm And we're always looking for anybody good to join our team, whether it's for eSports or working in the rec center, working with intramural sports, lifeguards, all that kind of stuff. So we have the largest student employee program on campus in Campus Rec. I oversee about 60 students that work for me. So it's a good place to get plugged in and connected. You can meet a lot of people just working here, as well as all the people that come in the building on a daily basis. So let's see if I can look at the chat, see if I've missed anything here.
Yeah, you guys, if y'all have other questions, feel free to put them in the chat, or you can even hop on the audio. I'm trying to think, Drew, what are some of our intramural sports that are kind of the most popular?
Yeah, so in the fall, our big sports are generally flag football, indoor volleyball. Let's see, what else do we run in the fall? Kind of depends. Those are probably our two biggest fall sports. Soccer has been hit or miss because we lost the lighted intramural field that we had when they built the new dorm. But once we get this new one here that they're about to build behind Buck Park, we're really excited about that. I think that'll change our programming a lot. We'll be able to offer more with people being able to, having to have night sports or being able to offer night sports will be a big plus for us instead of playing at 4 or 5 o'clock when you're trying to see if you're in lab or not. Have some, like, how bad do I want to miss lab to go playing this flag football championship game or something?
Right. School comes first.
Yeah, that's right. So I try to play it on Sundays so that they can't have to make that decision.
Yeah.
In the spring, our biggest sports in the spring, basketball is probably our biggest sport total. 5-on-5 basketball we run in the fall, or in the spring. We run a 3-on-3 basketball in the fall, and that's generally pretty popular as well. But 5-on-5 basketball, we do 4-on-4 flag football. We do sand volleyball, which is always very popular. Softball will be brought back with the intramural field being built back here. We were going to run kickball this spring, but the COVID got us. So a lot of different stuff. Ultimate Frisbee we've run before. We've had, we try to either do a tournament or a league with it, but we know that's pretty popular. Things like that. And we're always open, we want to do what the students want. I'm not the one out there playing the intramural sport, so it does no good for me to do what I want to do. So we're open to whatever suggestions we hear from everybody. And so if you have ideas, we would love to just sit down and talk to you. I got an open door policy. Anytime you have an idea or something you want to talk about, feel free to come talk to me.
Absolutely. All right, guys, any questions for Drew? I think you covered everything I could ask you.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know y'all are incoming freshmen, so you may not be to this point yet, but if you're looking to take an activity class, the 1-hour PE credits, I teach a sports officiating class in the fall. So if that's something of interest, definitely look into that.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, Drew officiates a lot of the games, maybe not CSU games. Have you officiated any of the actual CSU games?
No, they asked me. I told him it'd be like a conflict of interest. My assigner, he was like, "Hey, you're right there. Can you do that?" And I'm like, "No shot." I umpire high school and I do high school and college baseball. That's what she's talking about. So I spend I go to Coastal Carolina, the Citadel, places like that, but I don't do any CSU games. I refuse. So
it's probably the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys. I've had baseball players work for me in the past. It just wouldn't be good.
And Drew was mentioning that he has the largest student staff on campus. Drew, are all of those federal work study positions or some institutional?
We do have 3 institutional positions that are lifeguards.
Okay. So if you guys have federal work study on your financial aid package, you could apply to work in the Brewer Center. How is that listed on the student employment site?
If you go to the student employment site, I believe right now it's listed as Brewer Center Recreational Facility Assistant.
Okay.
And Brewer Center Lifeguard. We're getting it changed to say Campus Recreation instead of Brewer Center, but it'll be, it's there. If you have any problems, you can reach out. We have a recreation@csunib.edu for an email address, and you can also email me directly. It's dmeadows@csunib.edu.
Yeah, I'm going to type those in the comment for them.
Yeah. We're always looking good employees, so if you're interested. definitely reach out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's everybody from?
Yeah, where are you guys from?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, let's see.
My phone vibrated. Let's see. Lancaster, South Carolina. Okay. Madison, our old president, Dr. Hunter, who's still with us. He's our president emeritus. He's from Lancaster. And I'm from right down the road, Rock Hill. So
my sister-in-law is from Lancaster originally. I
didn't know that.
Yeah. She her parents still live there.
Okay.
But she lives in Charlotte now. Let's see. Cheer is under athletics now. It used to be under like student activities, but probably about 4 years ago or so, it transitioned over to athletics, and so it falls under them now.
Mm-hmm. So our cheer team is part of our NCAA D1 athletics, and they actually are a competitive cheer team now, right?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't want to speak.
I think they are.
Yeah, I think Jeff's session is tomorrow afternoon, so I'll let him.
That's true.
Yeah. I'll leave that one for him.
So we got Bluffton, Lexington, Marion.
All right.
Whatever knows where it is. But yeah, Abby. Are any of
problem, Abby? I tell people I'm from North Carolina. I'm from a town called New Bern, and nobody generally knows where that's at. So,
nope.
But it is the birthplace of Pepsi, so you can win a trivia contest with that one night. Patty, you've been to New Bern? All right.
That's awesome.
Very nice. My parents and my sister still live there, so I go back at least a few times a year. Nicholas Sparks also lives in New Bern, North Carolina.
That's where I've heard of it in his books. I read a lot of Nicholas books. Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
Are you a Pepsi drinker? Do you drink?
Do what?
Do you drink Pepsi if that's the birthplace?
Yeah. It's Pepsi over Coke. Like you can't cheat.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah, like we grew up that way.
Well, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Madison,
I like.
Pepsi's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
All right, guys. Any other questions for Drew? Are y'all interested in being involved in intramural sports, or are y'all just very active, want to come maybe join a workout class in the Brewer Center? What piques your interest? Drew, what are y'all's hours again?
Oh, yes. Good question. So during the week, we open at 6:30 a.m. We're generally open until midnight. Friday, we close at 9 o'clock. Saturday, we're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We do close for all home football games. Sunday, we open at 2 o'clock, and we are open until midnight on Sundays. So
that gives you enough time to hit the gym before your 8 a.m. class.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons. When I first got here, we only opened at 7 o'clock. And so we had a lot of people that students that wanted to go to 8 a.m. and wanted to come work out first and be able to have the rest of their day. And then also a lot of faculty and staff that wanted to work out before they started their day and not have to be here after work. So that was one of the big, motives for us to go to 6:30. So, if you speak your mind and let us know what's going on, then we are definitely willing to, kind of adapt how we need to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Evan's just doing the League of Legends right now.
Right, it's a popular game.
All right. Well, Drew, unless you have any other info and unless y'all have any other questions, I think we're good here.
Yeah. I don't know. I will say student activities is located in the Brewer Center. Mm-hmm. Give a shout out to Kevin and Kevin Coriolan and Tim Grant. They are, Tim is the assistant dean for student organizations. He's also the diversity officer. His office is in here. Kevin's director of student activities. His office is in here. And so if y'all have any questions for them, that's where you'll find them.
Yeah.
All right.
Clubs do fall under Kevin, Patty. Yes.
Clubs do. Club sports falls under me. But, like any other club, I'm trying to think of one of them, like athletic training club or some SGA, all that kind of stuff falls under Kevin.
Yep. And if there is a club or organization that you're interested in starting at CSU, they're fairly easy to start. You just have to have a staff or faculty sponsor to start a club.